Hello, everyone. It's me again. It's been a long day. Work and college student. I got two jobs for this summer, and it's great, but I'm tired. But this is to my non-Catholic Christian and even non-Christian friends, Muslim, Jewish, everybody. As you know, I'm Catholic, and this is my videos are for everyone. Yeah, they're geared towards Catholics, but it's also to provide some support and some inspiration for head covering for, anybody who wants to do it because, there's not a lot of us out there and it can get kind of lonely. I mean, that's why I do it because I felt lonely. I wanted inspiration, especially from Catholics. I couldn't find it, so I'm like, well, maybe I'll make a video and, people will help me. Well, as it turns out, I it's the other way around. I'm making videos and I'm helping other people, which is great. But as you know, I'm Catholic, and it's as some of you Catholics know, it's kind of like the final frontier for being extremely politically incorrect, and I do not like that. This is to say sorry for you non-Catholics out there, because sometimes people comment on my videos and they say non-Catholic, anti-Catholic things or complete lies about the Catholic Church. You'd be surprised how many, uh, non-Catholic Catholic experts there out there. Seeing that I research Catholicism every single day because it's my hobby. I mean, some people make birdhouses. Well, I like Catholicism in writing. I know a lot about it and I know how beautiful it is. And then to have somebody just come and bash it and trample all over it, I really don't like that. So when people comment, I will be replying to those things. And some might even read them as being harsh or, just you just might not like what I say and it might not be in accordance with what you believe in, and I'm sorry that happens. I'm sorry that I end up stepping on toes because I don't want this to be some religious forum. This is to help people cover their hair. It was geared towards Catholics covering their hair, but everybody likes them, everybody gets help from them, and that's great. I love that people can come here and feel safe and not have to worry about being judged and stuff like that. But if you are not Catholic and you read the comments that I say about the Catholic Church or defending the Catholic Church or anything along those lines and you're offended, I am very sorry. I'm extremely sorry that happens. But I am not going to just sit and take anybody coming to bash my church. Um, that will not be tolerated here. The person will be answered, and if they continue to do things against my church in their comments, then I will block them. But just know that I cannot sit idly by and allow them to just do that because it's what I believe in. I know how beautiful it is. I know because they aren't purposely lying about it. They've just been misguided. I mean, if people did some simple research at, either neutral or, Catholic sites, not the anti-Catholic, oh, we're Babylon type stuff, then, they'd understand. And for you Christian, or people who aren't Christian or just aren't Catholic, maybe not there, who do not agree with the church, who, you might even hate it, but you do not leave angry or anti-Catholic or, oh, you need to leave the Catholic Church because it's evil. People who do not leave those comments, even if you feel that way, thank you. Thank you for keeping that to yourself because the less we have there, the less I have to comment back, the less I have to defend, and the more peace we can have here. People can read the comments and see nice things, things that they, don't have to worry about, things they can agree with. Somebody says like, "Oh, I like your covering." I was like, "Oh, thanks." That's nice. That's where it's sort of a nice peaceful atmosphere. Um, so even if you feel a certain way and you don't comment about it, then great. Great. Just like with the, oh, you don't have to cover your hair. It's a tradition and you don't have to do anything. Like, okay, great, thanks. I've heard it all before. And while I've heard it all before, clearly I'm not, I'm going to do it anyway. You can't stop me and I'm not going to stop just because you say. It's kind of like, you know, and not saying that the Catholic Church is bad, but a smoking person is like, smoking isn't healthy. It's like, yeah, okay, I've already heard that a gajillion times. Like, thanks. Okay, so it's like not equating the Catholic Church to smoking. All right, so just. But yeah, I recently had somebody who made some comments, and I defended the church, and some people might not like what I said, and I'm very sorry about that. But I there are a few things that get me as heated as bashing the church, anti-Catholicism, or anything like that. And for those of you who read it and are offended or don't like what I say, then I'm very sorry. I really don't want that to happen. I don't want it to be a situation where it's like, oh, well, she doesn't like us because she's Catholic. Like, no, I love you all. I'm glad you guys come here. But I cannot tolerate, and I will not tolerate anyone coming into my web pages and bashing what I believe in. It's like me trying to go to a KKK website and say, "How dare you!" It's like, no, I'm not gonna do that because it's like it's their territory. That's what they want to do. This is what I want to do. I'm Catholic. I'm a convert. I mean, seriously. I'm not going to change. And like I said, a lot of you, whatever you believe in, whatever you don't believe in, whatever you agree with, you don't bring it up. And that's great because, it's head covering. There aren't many of us out here. We need to, bind together, be sisters. And, the better, and I think we can better do that if we keep this from being, a religious forum. I mean, really, this is not a religious forum. This is, head covering inspiration for my friends out there, and I want to help you guys because I want help. I want support, and while I can't always get it, it's nice to give it to other people. But just so you guys know, I don't want to offend you. I don't want to step on your toes. I don't want to do any of that stuff, okay? I really don't. I mean, don't read these comments and, they might make you feel bad. They might make you, hate me. But, I don't mean for that to happen. But I will not lie down and allow someone to go at my church. That's just not going to happen. It can't happen. That it's just like, I mean, some of you ladies, if you had some, Christian blogs or websites, and some atheist decided to come to your, web page and say all this stuff, it's like, wait, you cannot come here and do this at my area. Like, no, that's a no go. That's not going to happen here. That's not going to fly. And you defend your church, and it might even get a little heated. And that's what happens, and that's what happens. I try to be as charitable as possible, but sometimes it's hard. And I'm sorry if it comes across as too harsh, but there are things that need to be said, and I'm going to say them in the coolest way possible. All right? So I just want to let you guys know that, because it doesn't happen a lot, but sometimes it will come up. And Catholicism is like the last frontier in terms, like, you have to tiptoe around the fact that I'm black, but you can ream into me because I'm Catholic. And I faced that, not as much as some people, but I have gone through it at school and on the internet. And it's like, look, you can't be that way about race. You can't be that way about the people. You can't be that way about anything. It's called being politically correct, whether you like it or not. You like this group of people or this religious system or not. You cannot say certain things about certain things. But Catholicism, and there's some other areas where people can still be completely ignorant about stuff and just say ignorant things. It's still allowed. But maybe we could work to change that by holding hands and being friends. So anyway, but that's just in closing. I know it's been a long time since I've posted a video, but I just wanted to post this and get that apology slash just watch out, because I will be I'm not gonna just lie down and take anything, because what I believe in is my entire identity, and I know how beautiful it is, and it is amazing. I mean, look, I mean, really, seriously, it's all over the place. I'm not getting rid of it just because somebody said you shouldn't do that. It's like, Yeah. Okay. No. No. But anyway, I just head covering. Thought I'd show you guys. It's kind of like if you guys like the Amish style, but don't want to do the Amish thing, because they are beautiful coverings, but they are very heavily associated with one group. And I have a lot of German Baptists around here, so I can't. I don't want to step on any toes 'cause I'm not German Baptist. But this came from Thistlebees, a really nice website of like Renaissance type head coverings. Awesome. Go to that site, thistlebees.com. You can wear it pinned back like the two tails, and it has these awesome. It's like kind of like a Dutch coif. I think that's how you say it. And you can pull this down, and then you have these nice little tails. Just pull up the term Vermeer paintings, and you'll get some pictures with ladies pouring jugs in hats a lot like this, and it fits pretty nice. And then when it rains, it's awesome. And I have a job where I go out on a lake, and it blocks the sun beautifully. I mean, yeah, it's a bonnet, but it looks awesome. I love this thing. I wore this thing in the rain the other day, and nothing got on my glasses, which is always a problem because it gets on my glasses and then I can't see, and I'm like, so it's not fun. But this it covers, and plus it's a great throw on. You guys are gonna see my hair for a minute. And I only like to show a little bit now that it's actually growing in. But you have to go to the gas station. You got your hair, and you're like, oh no, and then you're like, okay, I'm good. Especially if it's raining and stuff like that. So just check out that website. Lots of different styles and very interesting. So I love it. I love this thing. My mother says it looks very, when I texted her and showed her, she's like, and I'm like, well, I like it. You get a certain, a nice sundress and a sweater, and it looks pretty nice. That sort of like a folky look. But yeah, so that's it. I gotta turn in very soon. It's late and I'm tired. I have so much stuff to do. But yeah, I just wanted to, let my non-Christian, non-Catholic friends know that, I love you guys. I love you all. But I love my church, and push comes to shove, I will shove back. I will not let comments come onto my webpage without answering them. As you guys know, I mean, even the nice comments I try to answer, and if I haven't answered any of your nice comments, I'm sorry, but I do try and answer everybody's comments, but I don't get a lot, so I have enough time to answer all of them. But if somebody says some anti-Catholic or some things about the church that are not true, or they come across as like this, oh, you're going to hell, and kind of this self-righteous thing, I'm not gonna let that pass. I cannot, I will not, and I'm sorry his toes. I'm sorry, if it irks you. I'm really sorry, but it's just the way it has to be. But peace, love, much, much God and prayer. Because, God loves you, and Jesus loves you, and everybody loves you. Remember that. Everybody loves you. Even when it doesn't seem like it, somebody's out there who really cares about you, and, he's watching you because he loves you so much. So I'll talk to you guys later, and have a good night, and have a good day. All right, bye.